We are at the point of this offseason where it is a complete dead zone, whether it comes from free agency moves or trades. But as we stand right now, the Carolina Panthers are still looking to make a move, and at the biggest position, their quarterback position. Despite drafting Matt Corral from Ole Miss in this year's draft and still having Sam Darnold on the roster, they are looking to boost their quarterback room. And that tells me that the Carolina Panthers have not believed or have no belief in Sam Darnold as their starting quarterback heading into 2022. And two prominent names that have been on the market for a while and that are still on the market that the Panthers are looking to be interested in, and that is Jimmy Garoppolo from the 49ers and Baker Mayfield from the Cleveland Browns. And in today's video, we're going to discuss which quarterback will be a better move for the Panthers, trading for Jimmy G or trading for Baker Mayfield. But before I get into that, make sure you guys leave this video a like, as they always helps this channel to grow and beat the YouTube algorithm. And if you are not subscribed and you enjoy football content, make sure you click that subscribe button and notification bell so you will not miss any of the videos that I post on this channel. But without further ado, let's dive into it.
I'm striving to get rich. That's why I almost went 2 years without buying shoes and fits. Things change now. My mom hearing me wear my music and she look a little prouder.
Looking at this Carolina Panthers football team in 2021, they really struggled at the quarterback position. Despite starting 3-0 with Sam Darnold at the helm, this team really fell flat after that, and was a lot of it due to quarterback play. Whether you have Sam Darnold starting to really come down to earth and struggle after the team's 3-0 start, then you had the reiteration of Cam Newton back to this Carolina Panthers organization after the Sam Darnold injury, and he struggled as well. And then you look at the iteration of PJ Walker back into the lineup due to injuries and bad play from both Darnold and Cam Newton. This Carolina Panthers team absolutely struggled at the quarterback position, which led them to go 5-12 back in 2021. Now, you look at the Carolina Panthers roster, you still have some outside weapons where you talk about guys like DJ Moore and Robby Anderson that have been really good producers. A healthy Christian McCaffrey can go a long way towards helping this Carolina Panthers football team get back to their winning ways. And at this point, they're going to need to get back into their winning ways, especially with head coach Matt Rhule being in year 3 and having drastically different quarterback play back in 2020 with Teddy Bridgewater and last year with Newton, Darnold, and PJ Walker. Now, you think about this Carolina Panthers football team, despite drafting Matt Corral and despite the fact that you still have Sam Darnold on the roster, they're still looking to improve their quarterback room. Let's talk about the first quarterback in this possible scenario, and that is Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo is a veteran quarterback who led the San Francisco 49ers to an NFC Championship game appearance last year, and in 2019 he helped lead the 49ers to a Super Bowl appearance, with the Niners having leads in both of those games, but they ended up dropping them. Jimmy Garoppolo is a quarterback that he's not going to win you a lot of games as far as on his own or taking the team on his back, but he is not going to be a quarterback that is going to completely lose you football games. And the Carolina Panthers are going to have a roster that is going to have a lot surrounding Jimmy G to help him succeed. But the main problem for the Carolina Panthers is taking on that $26 million cap hit that Jimmy Garoppolo is going to carry heading into this 2021 season. Now, the good part is he's in the last year of its extension that he signed after 2017. We're at a point now of Jimmy G is, I don't think he's going to be the carrier of this franchise going forward past 2021. There is a good benefit that the Panthers selected Matt Corral in the 3rd round, because Jimmy Garoppolo can be that bridge quarterback, especially if the franchise truly has belief in Matt Corral to be the savior or the face of the franchise going forward. And Jimmy G can be a guy that can help mentor a guy like Matt Corral. Jimmy G has had a lot of experience and he's been through a lot of different things in this league. He's actually sat behind Tom Brady with the New England Patriots, so he was able to witness greatness up front, and he able to play it in with the New England Patriots when Tom Brady served that suspension, and he played very well. So Jimmy Garoppolo is not going to be a world-breaking quarterback. He's going to be a good holdover quarterback for this Carolina Panthers organization. He's going to be a quarterback that can carry the team for 2021 and get them back to some winning ways. Not necessarily competing for a playoff spot, But he can have this Carolina Panthers team improve from that 5-12 record that they had last season, especially with that defense with Jaycee Horn coming back, Brian Burns, Yomas Gross Matos, I think is going to have a breakout good season with this Carolina Panthers team. So Jimmy G is a guy that can steady the ship, help get Matt Corral ready for when it's his time to be the quarterback of this Carolina Panthers franchise going into years to come. Now, switching gears to the other quarterback in this possible scenario, and that is Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield had his struggles last year with the Cleveland Browns, and a lot of that was due to the various amount of injuries that he played with, mainly the shoulder injuries and the hamstring injuries. Baker Mayfield was still able to prosper through and play through pain and pay through a lot of those injuries, but him playing through a lot of those injuries led to the Cleveland Browns struggling in 2021. And that ultimately led the Cleveland Browns to go to a different direction at their quarterback position when they traded for Deshaun Watson this offseason. Now, it still comes as a surprise that Baker Mayfield was not thrown in with the Houston Texans trade. So Baker Mayfield right now still remains a member of the Cleveland Browns roster. The Carolina Panthers are going to have to take on less money if the trade for Baker Mayfield was to go through. Compared to $26 million with Jimmy Garoppolo, you're only going to take on $18 million with a guy like Baker Mayfield. And Baker Mayfield is younger than Jimmy G, and he has more of a future if things work out for the Carolina Panthers. Now, if Baker Mayfield works out, it is going to hinder the reason why they took Matt Corral in the NFL draft in the first place. You're still going to have to give Baker Mayfield a good extension if he works out for the Carolina Panthers in 2022. Now, the benefits for Baker Mayfield is that he's going to have that chip on his shoulder from the way that things happened with the Cleveland Browns. I think he has more to deliver for his factors the Carolina Panthers' future than Jimmy G has. He's a quarterback that is not going to be a bridge quarterback. He's going to be a quarterback that he can possibly be the answer for the Carolina Panthers going forward if things work out in 2022. As opposed to Jimmy Garoppolo, he's going to be a quarterback that is going to be a bridge. So with Baker Mayfield, you can potentially solve your quarterback problems, even though it does kind of negate the reason that you drafted Matt Corral in the third round in the first place, especially with a quarterback draft that really wasn't great. You get a guy like Baker Mayfield who could come in with those weapons as far as DJ Moore and Robby Anderson, even though it's been said that Robby Anderson does not want Baker Mayfield as their starting quarterback. But I think he has more to deliver as far as right now and the future. But I think the best bet for the Carolina Panthers, which quarterback is going to be better for them, I think is going to be Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, Baker Mayfield does have his pluses as well, but I think the pluses for this Carolina Panthers organization outweighs the minuses of getting Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, of course, you're going to take on more money with Jimmy Garoppolo's contract than you will Baker Mayfield, but if you're in a situation like the Carolina Panthers are, where Matt Rhule is in his third season, and typically the third season in the NFL, if you keep having losing seasons, that is the season where you're probably going to be shown the door. And with Jimmy Garoppolo on this Carolina Panthers roster, you have a better chance of winning right now than you have with Baker Mayfield. You have a quarterback with Jimmy Garoppolo who's experienced, and he's been through a lot as far as his career goes with both the New England Patriots and the 49ers the past couple of seasons. And the benefit of having Jimmy Garoppolo over Baker Mayfield is that you have a guy that can really, really help Matt Corral develop into the future if you truly believe that Matt Corral is going to be the guy for your future. As far as Baker Mayfield, he's not going to have that same veteran presence that a Jimmy Garoppolo would. He's not going to have that same leadership as a Jimmy Garoppolo would. So the benefit for this Carolina Panthers organization is to have Jimmy Garoppolo as their quarterback and be the one that they trade for in this scenario over Baker Mayfield. Hey, that's all I got to say about that. Make sure you guys leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Which quarterback will be better for the Carolina Panthers, Jimmy Garoppolo or Baker Mayfield? Leave you guys' thoughts. I would really be interested to see what you guys have to say about that. And we have concluded this video, so make sure you leave this video a like, as it always helps the channel to grow and helps beat the YouTube algorithm. And if you have reached this point and you are not subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you will not miss any of the videos that I post on this channel. But My name is APW Sports. I am signing out. Make sure you guys stay safe. Have a great and excellent day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.